Yeah, he's got him hanging over there.
Okay.
What's up, guys? We'll let people join up here as we go live. We're running a little behind today. Had to help a couple people with the counter there.
Happy Wednesday. Always something to do here.
We'll just talk about some banter. Batteries came in now for the helicopter.
Oh, man.
Look at these guys. 7-cell.
And that's just one of two.
That is one 7-cell 5000.
5,000.
Pretty cool. So yeah, it runs 2 of those.
And at one time you can fly up to 10 minutes? Maybe less?
Probably less. Probably more like 5 or 6.
Gotcha.
I don't know. It depends on how I fly with it. Could be super efficient. Could get some good time out of it. Could be not.
And this?
That's the tray for it.
The tray for it?
Yeah.
So it's like this and like this?
2 side by side.
Right.
And then it slides in, slides out.
Oh, man. Sounds retro.
Pull it up on Facebook. What's up, guys? As you join up, I'm just pulling it up on the Facebook page.
New layout.
Layout video
Very
is up.
flowy.
Layout video is up. Any comments on that so far?
I was talking to Devin. He's like in the mid-11s.
Fast. Justin wanted a fast layout. So
Okay.
Justin
Got.
a fast layout. Justin got a fast layout.
We'll call it the Justin layout.
There we go. People joining up.
Hope you guys come down, man. Friday night, very busy weekend. We got the Oval
Welcome.
Championship.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We got some news to go over today. We got a little bit of action on MiniZ that we want to talk about.
Finally, it's
yeah, we got something going there, and then we got race this weekend, and then racing next weekend as well, right?
yeah, it's that big weekend, yeah. Going
Yeah.
into that on-road trophy race.
I like that the hill is gone.
It's
Yeah,
actually a
bit of a
big
blind spot.
it's actually a big weekend. I mean, a big month period. It just seems like with
Decent.
Monster Truck and
Yeah, this is kind of the
and then
final
Easter
weekend.
is the last Sunday, and then
It's kind of the final indoor weekend already,
that's right.
and we're gonna move into our.
And you know what?
summer
We're getting
program.
teased a little bit too with the weather lately.
Teased with the weather minus the rain that we're getting, man.
I know.
Raining like crazy out there.
It's supposed to rain, I think, pretty stout over the weekend too.
Yeah.
Into Sunday.
That's okay. Just get
Get it all out of the way.
it all out
I
now.
know, March, April, shower, spring, May, whatever. A lot of weeds.
Pretty. Bringing up something here. Where are we?
So people are missing that hill, huh? They're
No, they're not missing the hill. They're happy the hill's gone.
that was the Chris Marcy revenge corner.
So the hill was good. It was just that it created a small blind spot that we didn't realize until it was too late.
Right.
Unfortunately.
A lot of people makes the best of it though.
But what are you gonna do? Happens sometimes.
Oh, you know what I've been seeing lately on YouTube? More and more Mugen sighting.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we were talking about that the other week.
Yeah. Seems a lot
Yeah,
of people
the
like it
Mugen
right out of the
too.
box. They seem to like it.
Are people? Oh, it's in people's hands.
Yeah.
Like regular retail people. Or?
Maybe not here in America, but
Oh really?
there are people that are already wrenching it in. And
What is that buggy even called?
uh,
Mugen
MC.
2-wheel drive buggy.
yeah,
Maybe the comments.
there we go. MSP.
Did it come up? Red RC. That was pretty old news there though. Oh, here we go. Their website. Mugen website is lacking a little. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Mugen needs to up their
Yeah.
website game.
agreed.
This baby's rough. I do like the paint scheme they got in the picture
That
though.
paint scheme is, yeah,
It's pretty nice.
very nice.
I mean,
Looks really like a combination of a lot of things. I mean, they're still going with the waterfall and
yeah. I don't know. We'll probably end up with one anyway.
yeah.
Anywho, all right, guys. Now that we got a few people joined up here, let's talk about what's going on. First up, we did a track change on the off-road layout this morning. We posted up a video for that on the Facebook page, which most of you are already on right now. So if you want to check out that video, make sure you like and share.
Absolutely.
It really helps when those videos kind of go viral, I would say.
Right, absolutely.
But very fast layout, mod-friendly layout. definitely a bit of a change from the last one, which was a little more technical. This one, definitely quick.
It's got a little tabletop in the center there, going right into that right-hander.
I was
That's
already
pretty cool.
saying people are touching 11s out there. So definitely a good bit faster.
Yeah.
So that is the change for, obviously for Friday, it'll be there. And then for the upcoming trophy race, March Madness, the 10th, which I believe is our final 10 scale indoor trophy race.
That's right.
So kind of the last.
Because exactly a month from that is your opener for outside.
Believe so, yeah. So this
like
is going
around
to be the
April
last
15th.
one before we switch to turf for the 10th scales and open up to 8th scale. Yeah, so this is kind of the
It's coming
finale
real
of
quick. 3 weeks.
the 23-24 indoor season. So that's pretty cool. So after that, obviously, the next weekend we have Oval Trophy Race and On-Road Trophy Race, which will be the last two for those two guys as well.
Right.
Really looking forward to the on-road event. I got a new Formula One car ripping pretty good.
I gotta say, you looked really dialed in yesterday.
So I'm
and I gotta
looking,
say, that
to run
layout
that.
is really cool too. It's got something for everybody.
I do like that layout, but it will be changed. But we'll talk about that more in a second. But yeah, again, guys, off-road race this weekend. Come on out. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
The final finale of the season here, March Madness.
God, I can't believe we're already talking about that. We were just celebrating New Year's and how we were
wild.
starting the second half of the season, and then look at us.
Yeah,
Boom. It's here before you know it.
it's wild. It's over. But hey,
That's okay. We won't miss it.
it's all right. We'll wait for the next.
I mean, we won't miss what winter. I will miss the whole indoor. I mean, indoor came over the weekend.
You don't have to miss
and
it. It's
oh
gonna come
my
back.
gosh, yeah. We'll have a little bit of everything going on.
I mean, we keep Tuesday nights going throughout the summer for 10 scale, so
That's true,
You
too,
can
yeah.
still run 10 scale carpet all year. We keep Tuesday nights going on the carpet if that's
and
your
you still
thing.
do the on-road thing?
On road, we usually switch to back to oval. They run Nat Crux on Tuesday because we do some TTO racing on Thursday nights on the asphalt. So we kind of
gotcha.
we switch it
Wow,
up.
That's
We switch up the schedule a little bit, which we haven't done yet. So I'll obviously mention that in one of the videos. But
yeah. As we get closer and closer, which will be soon.
yeah, basically, yeah, we usually take a break from mini racing, and we do TTO2 racing outside.
Right.
I think last year they kind of kept it going quite a bit though.
They
with the mini
did.
stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for that this year. So I'm not gonna say too much there.
Right.
That's up to Dean and Chris. Speaking of minis, the mini Nats is approaching next
Yeah.
month, beginning of next month.
That's right.
So I believe I did pencil in a video with Dean. I got to double check on the date for that one for the mini Nats, but should be pretty soon, either this week or next week. I think next week for the mini Nats live video.
And there's a
Stay
lot
tuned for
going
that.
on with all sorts of stuff going on. Special guests, prizes, and
Yeah, we got a lot.
we might have a
planned.
clinic. I mean, there's
The
a
clinic
lot of things.
has been locked in
Yeah.
with Bradley Farmer, Fine Line Design, the painting clinic.
Check out his site too. Check out he's got
Oh, he's got a website.
well on social media.
Oh, the Facebook page.
He shows off a lot of his stuff that goes out to a lot of
okay.
and his stuff is unreal. I mean, it's perfection.
Yeah, that's Bradley at Fine Line Design. Definitely check out his stuff.
Yeah, check out his stuff. It's amazing.
Fantastic work. Yeah, so where were we? Mini Nats. So we got the on-road for Mini Nats Saturday, oval on Sunday, and then off-road both days on the big track. More to come on that. But speaking about minis, we can talk a little about MiniZ real quick.
Absolutely.
So me and Al were working on MiniZ stuff yesterday. Unfortunately, two of our modules,
Yeah, for the lap counting.
the little lap counter came broken, which I have already ordered more and reached out to the company, so I'm trying to get them as fast as possible. But with that being said, that's just for the bridge system, which me and Al
we
have
can still roughly
an idea for that, so we're going to set that up. How well that'll work, I'm not sure, but we are still planning on setting up a MiniZ course for Friday.
Friday, yeah.
I'm going to try to come in Friday morning, set one up with Al, and then
Right. And I'll be here sometime around noon till whenever the program starts for that Friday night.
yeah, so whether it's I don't know that it'll be official
Right.
MiniZ racing,
But
but
if you come down and
we're going to do a get-together, open practice type deal just to get the ball rolling, see what people are working with, see
Right.
if we can help people out.
that's right.
So that's the plan for Friday. We'll see how that
And you know what? You don't really have to go crazy with trying to figure out how to chase the carpet. I was running on carpet all last summer over in Long Island, New York, and it's a lot of fun. The only thing I ended up doing maybe was change the tires to something softer. That would be available.
Just ran one of
But we ran a box stock
yeah.
with some of the customers that were just ringing, and you know what? They were doing the layout.
Yeah, I ran Tony's last night. His little he's got
Right.
the little Corvette
he bought it down?
C8.
Yeah,
And
that thing is
ran
dialed.
fantastic, and he didn't even have sauce on the tires or anything. We did run the lithium batteries in it though, the rechargeable lithium
Okay.
AA's. So I think we're still testing them slightly, but I think that the rules may change for that we can run the lithium batteries in them just because they last forever.
Right.
And they give the car a nice little speed boost so we can run a little bit bigger of a layout maybe.
Okay.
So we may be switching it to. I'll still probably allow the nickel metals because I think the lithiums are gonna be faster anyway.
Right.
But they're really cheap too. $15-20.
Yeah, I mean, how can you beat that?
Really not bad for the 4 of them with the charger.
Right.
So yeah, that's the current plan for the MiniZs is Friday night.
And we have a ton of kits here, you know,
Put something
RTRs.
down. Yeah, we got a car here if you just want to grab a car
I mean,
and
if
come
you want
play.
to grab a car and play, yeah.
I don't have much for the rechargeable stuff. We're trying to order those, but I don't know that they'll be here for Friday.
Right.
That'll be tight. But we have regular AA's and, stuff like that. But that is the plan. Friday evening.
You know what? I'm
afternoon.
getting excited about that because I'm glad that we can dabble a little bit, and then we can even plan something as we continue to move forward. You know,
Yeah, it's definitely just going to be a test night
yeah, it's a test night.
just to see,
Right.
what.
And it'll be nice to finally, get it going and get people excited about. They probably have mountains of it at home and trying to figure out where to run it, how to run it, whatever. And
Yeah, it's just to see what we can do with the pipe that we have and what we have to change or what we can't use, that kind of stuff.
right.
So that's the current plan for that. I'll hang out here for a little while. I don't know. I'll stay all night, but I'm going to put the layout down and play with it
Right.
in the afternoon and then
I'll bring some stuff and
let you guys run on it Friday. I don't know if the timing will be ready or not, but
man, if you can just play follow leader like for a good while.
it'll probably just be a play follow the leader for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's what's up with MiniZs. What else do we got? Talking about off-road this weekend.
Anything new down the pipeline?
I'm just
No.
thinking
Anything
product-wise.
Hobby Wing, did you get anything?
Nothing
in
new
the
with
mail
them.
lately?
Still waiting for those programmers. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what's going on there. Chris backordered a whole bunch of them a while now. I thought I would have received them by now, because I'd like to play with that programmer. But I haven't really seen anything new from them, unfortunately, coming in. But
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what else product-wise we got. On a basher note, we got the Traxxas, the new Max Slashes, which are pretty cool. They're kind of like a UDR or a
Oh, I did.
Mojave, the big trophy truck looking ones.
So speaking of trucks, I did see the one truck that has like the whole hydraulic movement.
Oh,
So
really?
on the counter. I
Oh,
saw
the
the pickup truck. It looked.
We
we
got a
were
whole
talking
bunch
about
of
it just the other day.
We got a bunch of those, the Red Cat ones. Yeah,
It looks pretty cool. We got a
like-
demo one. Like,
4 or 5 different ones of those now.
is that right?
Yeah. But yeah, Traxxas Max Slash is the newest thing out. I think that's about it for them. Nothing really new in the race car segment.
Right.
This Mugen will probably be the next thing that we see. I'd like to see get one of those built. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Until next weekend when we got on-road racing and oval. And
We'll talk it over with on road, especially with F1 making a charge. Like it's going to become something.
I'm definitely ready to run F1 for this trophy race.
We thought that Sedan was
Bring 'em
gonna, even though Torque Tune, they're their own entity, and so is TTO2. But I really thought Sedan was.
I thought that 25.5 sedan was
I
going
thought
to
it was going to be something.
and then we did.
But that's okay because when we go outside, I have a feeling that class is going to be the class. I think the
25,
speeds,
you think?
I think it's just right for outside.
21.
I don't know. I just think that the people who have it in there, you will surprise yourself. You will surprise yourself.
Yeah.
Going out there, we can run something technical.
We got the Tamiya race May 5th.
Oh, May
officially.
5th, that's right.
I don't know if everybody knows
Oh,
that.
everybody's talking it up in the whole Tamiya community. and
Because Day got switched
they're
around
talking it up.
6 times. So
And registered. If you got to participate, register. You get a free shirt. It's just, you want to be here that weekend. That weekend's going to be fun.
Yeah, free
It's a big
race
crowd.
too.
It's a free race. Register Tamiya USA on this site, and they'll take care of everything else.
All right, guys. We'll switch over to some question and answers. See what we got in the comments here. Anybody got any questions, make sure to drop them in. I'm going to scroll back through here. I'm not sure. Maybe not too many today, but that's all right. Just a bunch of layout comments. Any planned crawler events? We had some planned, but we ended up not running some of them. We were going to wait until it was nicer outside and probably just just start crawling outside. The indoor trophy events were kind of just lacking a little in turnout numbers, unfortunately. And it seems that though when we go outside that everybody likes to come out. So we just decided we'll run the Thursday night series inside, which seems to be a relatively good turnout, and then do the crawler trophy stuff. We'll just wait for the warmer weather, get it cleaned up out there, and just do a bunch of trophy events. I have dates for those. I just haven't posted them yet because I just got to double check with Mike who's running it. So yeah, we got crawler events planned for the summer.
I have a feeling that's going to be big.
Just nothing really for the rest of the inside here. He just wanted to run outside. He likes it, and he had a couple things come up for himself. So, but yeah, there's definitely crawler stuff. Let's see. Get those 1RC oval ready for Saturday night. Yeah, run the mini cars on Saturday. Tony had his out there. The thing was moving pretty good, man.
Yo, Tony, man, all your stuff, man. When it comes to mini, man, it's
Tony's been putting in the work.
Yeah, he's been putting in the work.
The research and development, for sure. We need a vintage/reproduction class. It's funny that you say that, Turner, because we were just talking to Nick about it right out there.
Just right now, he was.
I mean, we have no problem running vintage cars.
Pre-2000, he was saying, like pre-95, I think it was.
I don't have a problem with it.
Me neither.
I just don't have any personally, so I can't really contribute.
Right.
And then you got to keep in mind with the vintage stuff is the parts.
Right.
I mean, if you break it that day, I don't really have any parts for a
Have you ever
grasshopper.
Have you guys ever done something in the past regarding that? Regarding vintage?
Not that I can remember.
'Cause he's done just about every type of championship. I think that's the one that's eluded him somehow. Something with with vintage. Anything.
I never have, but
But you're right. You're only as good as whatever you can back up.
Brian's texting me. They're not cheater batteries if everybody's using them.
Unless
regarding the MiniZs.
You know what? That's getting back to that because we don't want to dilute anything. But again, 4 or 5 mega class, it could open up another horizon for something else. People were asking me, can the Evo 2s run with something? We got to basically break down what it is that we have in front of us. There's a lot of product out there. But there's a class for something.
Really, what I was trying to do for the MiniZs is not that Brian got me pulling off here. Should have a call in line. Brian, you're calling me in right now, texting me. Hello, you're on. Oh, all right, sorry. The MiniZ stuff, basically we're just trying to get the track set up, get the loop timing system working,
right?
Get some guys coming down to have fun, and then
we can break it down.
Breaking it down. All right, we got enough brushless cars here. All right, we got.
We just want to break ground.
Yeah. We're just trying to get the ball rolling, and that's it. And I already seen Brian had his little car up for sale, so I don't even know why he's busting me up over here. He's sold out.
If it's the one that I think it is, Brian, if it's the one that I drove, that's the one I'm going to buy off of you.
It is the one that you drove, and he's not even coming down racing F1 with me anymore. Trying to sell all that. I finally got a car that I can whip him with.
Dude, you got to see his. Brian, you got to come down.
Unreal.
Come down for the trophy race, Brian. We'll talk more. But
I don't even think he owns anything anymore.
Him and Anthony, you guys gotta.
I'm done. I'm ignoring.
Don't forget us. Don't forget us, please.
I'm ignoring him now. What else do we got?
You know we love you, Brian.
Tama Race, TTO2. I don't know. Tama Race 4, TTO2. I don't know if that's a question. I guess they race TTO2 in the Tama Race.
Are you breaking down the rules? Because sometimes
it says Tama Race 4 ? TTO2 ? Maybe elaborate a little bit there, midlife. I'm not sure. They do race TTO2 in the Tama Race for sure. It's one of the biggest classes. Know that they have a slightly different set of rules than we do. It's not quite box stock. You're allowed to use some Tamiya aftermarket parts on it.
Right, but they're really strict about it.
But it has to be a Tamiya parts, and it can only be certain things. Like, I would have to double check the rules on that one.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
And really, a shout out to Brownies and all of those guys that are associated with Brownies over in Staten Island, New York. They apply the rules. They know everything, the logistics. They travel everywhere. This past year in 23, 3 of those guys went to the nationals. They were like the top 3 in all classes. Like, so again, if you want to go more in depth with it, I know what you're saying. It changes a bit. Sometimes there's a different tire rule. There's a house rule where the track is hosting it. I understand some of that, and I understand that sometimes going into that weekend, you might run up short, and I would hate for you to lose out on information. But May 5th is coming quicker than you think, and
I think the rules are on the Tama website.
yeah, I think if you go on the website, it will give you at least 90%. I think the only thing that changes per track is maybe tire rules.
And we run the gravity tires here. I believe it's house tire, whatever.
Right. And we have them in
decide.
stock.
We do the gravity tires.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Tamiya USA. If you go to TCS racing.com, they have all the class rules, all the breakdown, everything available, all the race dates.
Joe, you can bring your mini RC10 if you'd like. I'm not stopping you. I don't know about racing it against MiniZs officially, but you're definitely welcome to bring it Friday and play with it.
Sure. It's basically an open layout.
I think we're a little ways off from a MiniZ trophy race. We got to kind of get it together here before I decide to put on an event. So that's kind of what we're trying to work out. But yeah,
believe me, that's the goal.
The goal is to have a race like that in the future. I think that we'll start Fridays and then move into club racing on a regular basis, and then promote a trophy race. We got to get a decent following, get our act together before we can, open it up to try to get people to come.
One of the things that stalled a little bit of this process was just getting all the bits and pieces to run a viable, a system. The counting is different, the transponders are different.
Yeah, it's everything.
All different. Everything is different. But now that we've been educated along the way, I mean, I ran at a program that worked, but I didn't know really the logistics, how it worked. And now we seem to be firing on all cylinders. It's just getting this Friday to be a thing, and then get excited, and then we go from there.
Yes, you mentioned Tama Race, just wondering on classes. The TCS classes, just go on the Tamiya TCS, they have their own website for that TCS race. It'll list all the classes.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with all of them because it's literally the only time we run some of these classes.
Yeah, and sometimes all the classes that are there, sometimes they're not available for that particular championship.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Again, if they go on the TCS racing site and then they go onto the date of ours, they will give you the logistics of the detail.
Yeah, check it out. I know TTO2 and
that's a big class.
Mini, the Pro-Spec stuff, and then Formula One. I know those are classes, but there's definitely a few that I don't know. So check them out.
Check them out. GT1, GT2, GT3. Yeah, they're.
What else do we got? Any questions here, guys? 5T races. Sorry, John. No fifth scale. Can't do
Unless
it.
you're bashing up in
The track's too. We just make the track for A scale, and to be honest, it makes it really not too good for fifth scale. I'm sorry, man.
Was there ever in a tri-state area a fifth scale track? Was there ever a thing?
Travel around. I know Eric Brejnahan did something with fifth scale for a little while.
I've always wondered about that because
but it's always been on like
a basher.
It's always
category?
been on like kind of like I'm gonna call it borrowed land or something. Like somebody let them use the space to do the event. It was never like a consistent racetrack or something, or it was all like club ran or club group of guys. Nothing terribly consistent,
because
but I know
with the product base out there, I mean, I can imagine if they all got together and did something.
Yeah. Tony. Oh, what did you put together? A MiniZ Group for Madness? Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
I'll join it now. MiniZ Group, Tony D. Always on the Facebook. Very nice. I joined up. Join up the MiniZ Group guys here.
He's
Tony.
got a nice arsenal, too.
Yeah, he does. I just joined up there. And, yeah, I'll be posting on here. Nice job, Tony.
Again, we're getting back to MiniZ again this Friday. a couple of days away. We're going to try to have something already hooked up and available, and we're going to just run laps and go from there. And as people come down and show us what you have, then we'll go from there. I'll have my box stock. I'll have a couple of my 128 scales.
Sorry, I just had a question on here, but here we go. I don't want to create an event. I want to see the events. Oh boy. Anywho, we got a couple of questions on Facebook or YouTube. MRT transponders compatible? Not really. It's been a little hit or miss, but for the most part, they don't seem to work really with the MyLapse decoders. There appears to be some that may work.
Remember we tried 2 of mine?
Yeah, they didn't.
And then
I've had people say they have worked before, but like Al said, we ran 2 of his and they didn't work.
They didn't work.
Maybe some of them do, but I don't know which ones.
They're nice and tiny. I get it. They're good.
And they're cheaper too. I mean, I'm not opposed to them. I just don't think they work too well here. When does A scale start? The season opener's posted somewhere on there, Matt. I think it's the second week of April.
Yeah, I thought
second
I
or third,
saw
20 something maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, around the 20th or
probably
something. The week third opener there. What else we got? Dean says he's using MRT trends. See, Dean says he's using them, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess list which ones you're using if they're working. The newer units work. Whatever the newer.
Yeah, I didn't even know,
older,
yeah.
I guess. Maybe the newer MRT ones work. So yes, but maybe no, depending on which one you got. Any new motors or batteries from New Wave? Not really. We just got more of the 4600s in. Those seem to be working quite well. We were working on new modified motors. I don't think we're going to do stock motors again, mainly because modified really took off, and the 6.5s and the 5.5s from New Wave were actually really good, so I think we're working on a newer version of those. Nothing really too new in the battery department. Seems our 46s are still pretty strong, so I think we're just going to keep rolling with those for now. I'm pretty much running the 46 or the 4000 in all my cars. My F1 car's got a 4000 in it, and I ran a 12-minute main just fine with that.
Right.
Yeah, so they're still strong. Nothing too new there. Still working what we got. I think that's about all I got for questions in here. I don't know if there's anything last minute, guys. Post it up. We'll take a quick look here, but
like I said, a quick recap. Layout change, check. For off-road, we are a go for this weekend. Again, Friday is pretty exciting. Besides you guys driving off-road on the new layout, we're going to possibly have the MiniZ up and running strong. And if we don't count laps, that's fine. If we're out here putting grip down, that's fine too.
yeah.
And that's a go also. And again, this is a very busy month for closing out all our classes.
Pretty much.
And we're going to give this winter a good send-off. This Sunday, actually, how does it work? Spring forward, fall back. So I guess we move the clocks forward Sunday morning.
Oh, Sunday. Yeah.
So you
Good time
lose.
change.
Yeah, you lose. But it is brighter out. So
Gain a little daylight.
yeah. Another thing, out of the RC, window. But
yeah.
But excited to get to see the rest of you out there, whether you're a Mini fan or MiniZ fan and you're looking for a reason to come down and check out the action. More the merrier. This past weekend, we had a ton of people come down, whether it was open practice or running some oval or just doing some crawling. It was a very, very, very packed house, and we like to see that. And again, just let everybody know, 5:30 on Wednesdays, right here. Bring your questions, bring your enthusiasm.
5:30-ish.
Probably 5:30-ish. We try to get. He's usually busy, and I usually don't start without him. So.
Do my best.
But again, it's been a very good start of the year, and the best is yet to come. Wait until spring and summer comes. This is going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty epic.
Make sure to like and share, guys. It really
Please.
helps us along with the videos, the live feed to get out to as many people as possible. So I really appreciate it. Like, share, hit the little heart button there or whatever that does. I don't know, but it's got to be good.
Yeah, and something with stars, Don.
I don't know, something to do with stars. I don't know what that means.
But even all this like stuff, yeah.
Oh
We
yeah, there we
appreciate
go.
it.
I see all the
We
little.
appreciate it.
There's a little bubble. Oh yeah. There we
Oh
go.
man.
Yeah, there they are, the little bubbles. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
But looking forward to seeing you all.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you hopefully this weekend, if not Wednesday in the next show.
Remember, the next